What is up, everyone? We have some interesting news coming out of Jada Toys. This just released. We have an update on their Bison versus Guile 2-pack. We saw this leaked a couple months ago with just the title of Bison versus Guile 2-pack Street Fighter action figures, and we weren't sure because it originally listed them as the alpha versions of these characters. But if you watch this channel, we obviously came to the conclusion that there's no way these would be the alpha versions. We're most likely getting the Street Fighter 2 versions in a brand new 2-pack. Now, we weren't sure what would be different, if this would be the Player 1 versions, but it's nice to see that this is actually brand new colorways for each character. So this is a brand new red colorway for Guile and a brand new blue and gold colorway from Bison. So these are colorways that we have not received yet in action figure form from Jada Toys. So that is exciting. If you do have the other releases and the other P2s of this character, at least this is, somewhat intriguing for you. I was hoping that these came with additional accessories and other things to, make it enticing for people that might already have these, but it's looking like we're getting the original accessory loadout just in some different color. So you can see here we have the red Guile, which is looking really good. I love those red camo pants coming with his additional head, his additional hands, comb, and chain, and his sonic boom effect, which is the color of the original Player 1 version. But the real story of this pack, I think, is this blue and gold Bison. This thing looks excellent. I really like this colorway for Bison. He's coming with his wired cape, his extra head sculpt, his hands, as well as a brand new colorway for his effect piece. I don't think we've seen this one before in the Player 2s. I know we've seen a blue and a purple version of Bison's effect piece, so I believe this is a brand new colorway for that. Here they are, just really great promo photos out of Jada Toys for these, and this is a really interesting 2-pack. Now, this is a Walmart Collecticon exclusive, so this is going to be going online exclusively through Walmart's website starting July 24th. So we thought this was maybe a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive for Jada, which, I mean, it's not, but kind of is, because this is dropping during Comic-Con, but through the Walmart exclusive Collecticon site. We do see that this is coming at $50 for the 2-pack, which is actually an awesome price for these figures. If you know, these figures are currently running you $30 a piece for each of these figures, and when you get into the Player 2 colorways, a lot of these Player 2 colorways are coming out to $35, through various retailers and online. So it's nice to see that we're getting a 2-pack for $50. This is sort of a way for Jada to release some of these, fan favorite figures at their original $25 a piece price point. I really do enjoy that, and I think that's enough to entice new people coming into the Jada Street Fighter line, as well as OG collectors of the Jada line who probably have multiple colorways of both of these figures already. These colorways are just enticing enough in itself that I'm definitely going to be picking these up, especially because we're getting these both at the price of $25 a piece. $50 for this 2-pack. I think that is really awesome that they're giving us more value for these figures. Now, is this a one-off thing for this, Walmart Collecticon? That is possible. Do we see them continue this trend moving forward with other characters from their Street Fighter 2 line? That, I think, would be really cool. I know June in interviews has stated that they will be continuing Player 2 colorways for the Street Fighter 2 line into 2027, so I'm really looking forward to some of the characters that we've been asking for P2 colorways for, like DJ, like Vega, like Sagat, and I think this might be a really good way to get, characters who might not have sold very well on their own, like a DJ, put them in a 2-pack with a more sought-after character in one of their great colorways for $25 a piece, and I think that's going to entice collectors of this line as well as newcomers to pick up these 2-packs. So I hope we see more of these 2-packs moving forward. I think it's a smart move for Jada to do that, but we don't have any information on this, moving forward. This may just be a one-off 2-pack that they're doing for this convention. So we'll have to wait and see what we get moving forward. But yeah, these things are looking really cool. Like, I'm loving the blue and gold colorway on M. Bison, that metallic gold on his boots and his cuffs and his shoulder pads is just looking so clean. Really fun colorway for both of these characters. I like Guile in the red, and yeah, I'm definitely going to be picking this up starting July 24th on the Walmart website. They have it up currently and it's listed at $50. So if you're interested in getting these characters, if you're interested in building out more of the Player 2 colorways for these, this is going to be a great way to get 2 of them at a really great price. I can't stress that enough. I think it's really cool that we're getting additional Player 2s, because a lot of people have been asking about Player 2s from Jada Toys. Now, I realize these are characters that we have multiple Player 2s of out there already. Now, I believe that these are just 2 of probably their best-selling characters in Guile and M. Bison. So if this does well, I imagine that we could see Jada Toys continuing the trend and giving us, again, some more of those maybe less popular characters in 2-packs just to entice the consumer with a better price per figure. So I don't know anywhere else you're going to find companies doing variations for a cheaper price than the Player 1 figure. So I think that is really cool of Jada Toys to be doing. I really like this new collector quote-unquote packaging. It looks really cool. I like that they're sort of pushing the boundaries of the original packaging. And hey, I want to see more of these characters in 2-packs. I would even love to see maybe some of the deluxe characters in a 2-pack for Player 2 colors. Like, imagine if we got like a Sagat and a Balrog 2-pack for $60, with their Player 2 colorways. That would be awesome, because those are 2 characters I really, really want to see them continue with Player 2s of. 2 of my favorite characters from the Jada line is the Sagat and the Balrog. And hey, I would happily pay $60 for each, for both of those in a brand new colorway. But that's going to wrap it up, guys. This is just a quick one on this 2-pack that was just announced out of nowhere. We thought we were going to be seeing this previewed at San Diego Comic-Con, but it's actually releasing the weekend of Comic-Con, but through Walmart.com. So if you're interested, be sure to check the Walmart site. This will be going live Friday, July 24th. And hey, I really, am glad that you're here. Thank you for spending some time with me today. If you like this kind of content where we update you on news from Street Fighter action figures, be sure to subscribe and like this video. It helps push this out to new audience so we can build the community here at Damien Talks Toys. And hey, we'll catch you in the next one. Up next week, we have a ton of news coming out of San Diego Comic-Con from the action figure world. So no rest. We're going fully in on San Diego Comic-Con content. So be sure to subscribe if you are not yet subscribed. Catch you in the next one.